Last time on the Dragons of Stormwreck Isle, you made your way to the Compass Rose, a a derelict ship that crashed upon the rocks years and years ago. The Elder Renara said that that's where the source of the evil of the undead was coming from. It's by the corpse of a gold dragon, and that's where the Compass Rose has crashed. And she believed that the passing of the King Killer star is amplifying the magic, and that's why the undead have been a problem. When you got to the Compass Rose, of course you found it abandoned, except for the undead crew, which still shambled around the place. On the lower deck, you fought off some undead, including a ghast or a ghoul, I forget which one it was. And further down in the hold, Arnid found a locked chest with the source of the evil, a talisman to the god of Orcus, which is a god of undeath. Also, you found a journal. You found like the source of the curse. There was a woman heading to the to Stormwreck Isle to find her lover that was at Dragon's Rest, but they got caught on the rocks. And as a way to try to save themselves, she prayed to the god of Orcus to, like, make sure she doesn't die. And I guess she didn't technically die. She was probably turned into a zombie. But you have the talisman. You headed back up to the top of the ship, where two harpies were awaiting you, claiming that you would be an easy meal, and they don't want you to leave with the talisman.
Well,
that's where we are. So you got one harpy on the mizzen mast in the middle here, another one on the bow of the ship. They will land there, and they are looking down at you, taunting you. What easy prey you'll be. Found a little trinket underneath the hold, did you?
Yeah, what's it to you?
Well, we quite like it here. It draws the ships in and gives us easy meals. And the other harpy goes, yeah, easy meals. But
Oh, is that what?
so let's roll for initiative.
initiative.
I forgot to push the gun.
Oh, maybe one day.
One day I'll remember, but today
One.
is not that day.
I didn't do it either.
We're sick,
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, so I should go easy on you?
We both rolled the same, too.
Do I have to add someone?
Unless you want us just to roll again.
No, we'll take what it is.
All right.
We actually got some feedback to the podcast the other day.
Really?
Ooh.
Yep, someone listened to, I think only this one. I don't know if they listened to the other ones yet. It was mostly about me, not narrating as well as he thought I should.
Oh,
What?
Oh.
constructive criticism.
Yeah, which,
Lol.
which I guess fair enough a little bit. But,
You didn't do enough voices.
yeah. No, it was kind of,
You're not Matt Mercer.
oh yeah, like, he's probably listened to this, so, like, yeah, I appreciate it a lot. And, just something I need to improve on. Especially when I'm reading from the book and when I go, and all that stuff.
Somebody listened. Hooray.
Yeah, but someone listened. I'm kind of, like, I just never know.
Hmm.
Soon we'll reach double-digit counts of viewers.
Kind of, hopefully. It's one of the reasons why I want to kind of do like a streaming thing for
There
the
are
next
dozens
scene.
of us.
Yeah. So like looks a little nicer in the YouTube videos. Okay, so just remind you how this map works. On the left side is the upper part of the upper deck. So like up the stairs and all that stuff. Um, and then the main deck is the map that you're on. So the crow's deck is obviously too high for you to melee. But range attacks, be able to reach her maybe at with a partial cover, since she is in the crow's nest, unless she moves. But if you get on the upper deck, you might have a better shot at hitting them. The one on the bow is just far away, but you can still hit her. So in fact, for this, since I don't think you're going to be going into a room, I'm just going to put you on the other map.
Maybe we'll run into the hole, force a close combat, close quarter.
Yeah, if you want to. But if that happens, I'll just move you to the other map.
Okay.
Right?
I think we were up one.
Maybe, yeah. That's very important. Okay, there you go.
It is for me, because I have an idea.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, that's wait a little bit, because Weylund, you're up first.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, you may find us not so simple to take on. 30.1 feet. I'm going to count that as 30.
Yeah.
And I'm going to move to here and fire a firebolt at the one on the prow.
On the bow?
Bow, prow.
Okay.
Is that the same thing? A prow is a bow, isn't it?
I don't know. I thought it was just called a bow.
Bow,
Okay.
prow.
I'm trying to hit it for
17 will hit.
Alright, so... Wow! 4 fires!
Her feathers kind of singe. And they go, every ship that crashes is just more food for us. You may not be dead quite yet, but you soon will be.
I assure you I'm very stringy.
It's like, yeah, look at him. He's mostly bone. We'll eat you, lass. She looks at, like, the halfling, goes, she looks plump.
Hey!
It's a compliment. You're a halfling. Halflings are plump. It's just the way it is.
Didn't sound like a compliment.
It's like, oh, you're gonna die first. Arnid, your turn.
Let's see. No, I'll go there. I will. Oh, good. I will use a guiding bolt on the one at the top of the crow's nest.
Okay, so she will be behind partial cover, but you can try to hit her.
Yeah.
Or is that something I roll for?
Yes.
Okay.
And roll back.
I think that avoids partial cover, doesn't it?
I don't know. It does go come in from the sky, but
Okay.
but it still probably misses.
What will I roll?
You don't. It's an attack.
Oh, I thought okay. It is a miss, yeah, an 8.
And it's like, it lifts his hammer, the mace up. A bolt of holy light just shines in from the sky and stuff. But apparently he missed.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Harpy!
Which
She'll
one?
whistle up. The one at the crow's nest.
Okay, he's like, yes.
Where are you? I can't even see you.
Got well hidden.
Well, how are you gonna get to us if you're gonna hide?
I don't need to hide.
All I can see is your belly poking out. Where's your face?
We can see a lot of that belly.
The other harpy starts laughing. Give me a intimidation roll.
All right. Oh, not bad.
15. Okay, it is actually flustered.
I didn't know druids knew Tasha's hideous laughter.
Does it like do anything? Does it peek over? Or...
It'll peek over. Yeah.
Thorn whip. I want to drag it down to us.
Let's say with that, you lure it out of the cover.
Okay.
That tries to
I'll
prove
still try.
15 will hit.
14. I don't want to be a give us homework teacher.
Yeah, 14. What's the range of that? 30 feet?
30 feet.
See how high they are. If they're too high, I'll let you know.
That's fair. Ooh.
These nests aren't taller than 30 feet.
Crow's nest. It is 50 feet high.
Oh.
Okay, frostbite.
Okay, yeah.
No, I already tried, but I don't want to.
I mean, if you would have
Yeah,
known
try
it was too high, then you wouldn't have rolled it. So I'll let you do another
Okay.
attack. Yeah.
Yeah, frostbite, which is just a
Okay.
con of 13 for me.
Okay, hold on, I was reading something. Or it was a con?
Yeah. 13.
13. She rolls a 9.
Haha. 1d6 cold damage. It has disadvantage on the next weapons attack. roll.
Okay.
I guess I should roll the 1d6.
It helps.
3 damage.
It's a start.
Average is better than bad.
3, and they have disadvantage. Alright. Alright, Calla.
Alright, Calla's still smirking at Revi's sick burn.
Usually
And
I heal burns, not deliver them.
Doo. And she takes aim with her short bow at the one in the mizzen mast. Oh no.
Okay.
You'll
Yeah.
be missing them.
Indeed.
You missed in that one. It just hits the bottom of the crow's nest.
Attack nabbit.
But maybe it'll stick enough through in which she'll step on it and go, ow! Ow, that hurt.
I'm mildly inconvenienced right now.
Alright, do you wish to try to hide somewhere?
Can I hide like right underneath?
I mean, yeah. Like, you're technically hiding behind Arnid, but the crow's nest be kind of blocking your view. So
Okay, I forget what I do
to
to hide.
roll a stealth check.
Stealth check. Oh no, I don't hide nothing.
Perception.
You're doing the a crunk stealth. Clinging against the mast.
But do you remember if it's intelligence or wisdom? That's perception.
Wisdom is perception.
I thought, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. Well,
If I stay really still.
Harpy vision is based off movement.
no, I'm going to say, since you're below the crow's nest, the one above you just doesn't have line of sight of you.
Haha.
And the other one rolled a 5, so you are hidden. At least to the one
Sweet.
on the one on the bow.
Thanks, Arnid.
Huh? What?
The other harpy goes, "You know, sister, she's right. You have gained weight. How about I just eat these ones instead?" She was going to cast Luring Song. So I want everyone to make a wisdom saving throw as a unusually beautiful melody. She starts to sing. She tries to lure you to the opposite end of the boat.
Oh,
Oh, it's so beautiful, Revi.
Yeah.
I can't help but cry.
Is this charmed? Because I have advantage against being charmed.
It is being charmed, yep.
Okay.
Revi, you may have advantage too.
Yes, slightly.
Don't satyrs have advantage on like any ability rolls that do magic damage? I think they do.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. I mean, that's not relevant to this, but it's actually kind of a cool thing. But yeah, you get advantage if it says you have resistance to charm.
Yeah.
I would say it just to the right of armor class.
No. It's actually under your saving throw modifiers.
Oh, right, never mind.
I'll try to check too.
Here, I'll show you what mine looks like. You would see it. It shows up very obviously in that box. All of your.
I don't have. Okay, I don't have any marked.
Okay, like I just thought since you were Fey, that might be the case. But yeah, you do have advantage on saving throws against spells, which isn't relevant for this. But you know how I roll for like that frost spell?
Mm-hmm.
That means if I cast that against you, you would get advantage.
Okay.
So, but unfortunately you fail. The others, it's like you can't fool us, Harpy, but Revi, you're like, but it's so pretty. You are charmed by that Harpy. What that means is, you are
Can't attack, right?
Yeah, you are incapacitated, which means you can't take actions. But if you're more than 5 feet away from the harpy, you must use all of your movement to go towards it in the most direct route possible. So you're being lured towards it. You can't walk where you're in danger, although you can't take attack of opportunities. So the end of your next turn, you can roll again to be saved against it. But the rest of you are now immune to that harpy song.
Why would I want to attack? You know they're my favorite band.
You know, the two harpies on the boat, my favorite band. This one's just gonna fly down. Fly down to Weylund. So they have disadvantage on all attacks because of that frost.
The next one.
This next one. Okay, so I'll try to hit you with a claw attack. Weylund, 16.
Oh, that will do it.
Right, you take 7 slashing damage.
Except I am going to use my reaction to cast Shield,
Okay.
which will give me, until the start of my next turn, I get a +5 bonus to AC, which will make it 17, which means I do not take that damage.
Okay, she comes swooping down, you cast shield, and she claws this bounce right off.
Zynga. Not so easy to hit, am I?
We'll see. She reaches into a belt she's wearing, takes out a club, and a 20 will hit.
Dang it. Yeah.
You take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Hey, that's better than taking both of those.
Yep. She will fly 20 feet up in the air.
Gives me an opportunity attack.
Sure does. She flies straight up, but she flies straight up.
Okay. So this is a dumb question that I should know. Does an opportunity attack have to be melee?
Yes.
Okay.
There are, I think, some wizard subclasses you can't, or like warcasters can use cantrips as reactions, but yeah, it's melee.
All right. Well, I am going to try to hit with a dagger for 23.
That'll hit.
He knows his way around 6.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Better than my spells. I just stab it.
It staggers a bit as it flies upwards, but it's still flying. It's 20 feet up in the air. But Weylund, you're up next.
Joey, we've lost the recorder.
Okay. I usually don't use these. I usually record through a OSB, but
okay.
I don't know how long it was.
Now recording.
We're good though. It's okay.
Okay. Do I need to repeat my whole turn?
I didn't hear what you said, so yeah.
No, I meant just now. Do we need to go back and
No.
repeat everything we just said?
Weylund took out a huge broad axe and
And completely missed.
yeah, and then missed.
Alright, I am gonna firebolt the one that was just attacking me. So I'm changing targets to that one.
Okay.
19,
19 will hit.
another 4.
Or something smells like roasted turkey. Smells good.
I am going to move. Does that say 30? That says 30. I know, probably mechanically I can't do anything since I don't have any actions left, but, well, I don't know what's happening with Revi, so never mind. But I did want to get back in the group with my friends to help protect me. And that's my turn.
All right, Arnid.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He will pretty much run up over here to try to get their attention. And where'd the other window go?
Oh no, my cover!
It is true, you're no longer hidden.
And you were so well hidden too.
You're like hanging on to his back. It's like, no.
Actually, I am going to make it a little easier for everyone, and I am going to cast Bless on should be 3 people. So yeah, I'll actually cast it on all 3 of the other people, in which you basically, whenever you make an attack roll or a saving throw, you get a D4 to it.
Ooh.
Yeah, so wherever you roll, you base... Not for damage, yeah, so you basically set a D4 to any of your rolls.
Yeah, so you get a better chance at hitting things. And when it's the end of your turn, Revi, when you try to break out of the spell, you'll get a bonus D4 to whatever you roll for it.
Yep. So the trade-off is that he's concentrating. So that means if he gets hit with damage,
I run the risk of losing the spell.
yeah, it may fall off. Wait, Revi.
I have to use my turn to move to the harpy, yeah?
Yeah,
Which one was it? The one on the left or the one on the right?
the one on the right. I'm just seeing if you have to dash towards her.
Yeah, that would be using an action, so I don't think you would have to.
It's a bonus action. Can I get a piece of parchment from my satchel and, hey guys, Does anyone have a quill?
Just get her autograph.
Exactly.
It must move on its turn towards the harpy. You know, it doesn't say, but I'm going to say you just move your regular movement action. So you have to move 40 feet towards... 35 feet?
35, yeah.
35 feet towards the harpy.
Be right here.
Alright. You go to
I don't
Arnid.
even look at the one that's, right by me.
You look at Arnid, it's like, were you here to see the harpy too?
What are you doing up here?
I called dibs first.
start a fight. See who gets first.
Oh,
Right.
and saving throw.
Oh, yep, and
Alright,
do a
wisdom?
wisdom, yeah.
I don't know. This is pretty close. Do you need that D4?
Yeah. As you get closer, like, she just looks so beautiful from far away, but as you get closer, you see, like, the harpiness of it all. You're like,
Wait a minute.
you're
This
like,
is a cover band.
She just puts the paper away like she wasn't just trying to
Never meet your idols.
be truth.
the one that's flying goes, oh, look, your only fan deserted you. I'll show them what real beauty is. She'll go back up on the crow's nest.
Wait, you skipped me.
Did I skip you? I did skip you. I didn't mean to.
Wow.
How dare.
Okay. Calla, your turn.
Alright, Calla just kind of watches Revi wander over and then goes, oh, harpy there. Do I roll the hit and then another d4?
Yes.
Okay. Probably unnecessary?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nine damage, pretty good. This one that's flying is looking hurt.
I'm gonna hide behind the mizzen mast.
Okay, give me a stealth.
I am so hidden.
Yeah. Well, since it's a crit, that's automatically succeeds. Yep, you're like just merge behind the pole there. He doesn't even know where the arrow came from. She goes to check and there's nothing's there.
Amazing.
You both hid yourself under a box and crouched your knees.
It's the second part that always gets you.
Mhm. This harpy will dive towards Arnid. She's on the ground. She swoops down. She'll try to claw you for 12. And then try to hit you with a club for 15.
That's the attack roll, right?
Attack rolls, yeah.
Okay, both get blocked.
Well, okay. You look a little... Your skin looks a little tough. I don't know if I want much work to eat you. And the other harpy will fly back up on the crow's nest and goes, now, see what true... what a true performance is. All of a sudden they got all like hoity-toity in their voices. But everyone roll another wisdom save.
Bleh.
But you get +4.
Wow.
Dang.
Revi's Revi's good. Weylund's good. Everyone's good. And at the very end, her tone is off. Her voice creaks.
Yeah, what now, huh?
It's like, "Ugh." So you're now all immune to the siren song. Right, Weylund.
Weylund is going to... Is the one that flew back to the crow's nest in cover again?
Yeah, basically, it's nesting there.
I am going to go for the one in front of Arnid. Do I have a clear enough shot, or do I need to get closer if I wanted to airbolt?
You're good.
Okay.
Those stairs there.
Firebolt, and then I guess it does not matter if I hit because I can't. My extra D4 isn't going to make me crit. So just a 20 hit.
20 hits. You all are rolling pretty good.
5 on it. We are. Thanks for saying that.
I appreciate it. I appreciate when my players roll good. It means they're having fun. At the expense of me having fun.
Amen.
No.
Fine with that.
Suddenly, 3 Krakens surround the ship.
Yeah. Remember that dead dragon that was below deck? Not so dead anymore. But that's a hit.
5 fire on that one.
5 fire. All right.
Oh, hey, all those zombies got back up.
Yeah. Oh. Should have removed the talisman. Alright, Arnid, your turn.
You shouldn't have read from the book.
Yeah.
Well, there's a harpy right in front of me, and so I think I'll say hello.
That's a hit.
Measly 4.
4 bludgeoning.
Harpies to the left of me, harpies to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
Is that their new EP?
Since I went to Edis, I was assuming it was Carry On My Wayward Son.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Right, Revi, you just snapped out of it, realizing this harpy isn't that cool at all.
You're just a hack fraud. I want to do infestation.
Okay.
One of the creepier cantrips.
Constitution of 13.
You the one from Arnid?
Yeah.
Right. So what happens? Like
So,
what?
I'm sorry.
Critical fail.
Oh, beautiful. It's almost like she summons the mites and the fleas and whatever else that it's on the ship, like near her, to just form into a cloud and just attack her face.
All the termites and stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, she critically failed.
Oh, my
1d6.
beauty routine.
Oh, maybe I should. Oh, it's too late. It's too late.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, I rolled a 1d6, but it moves in a random direction, the thing of mites and fleas and...
Okay, so the target runs in a random direction?
I don't know if it's them.
It's them.
It's them,
Okay.
yeah. It's like they're running away.
Yeah, like screaming, like whenever you've wandered into like a swarm of gnats or something like that.
Okay.
You have to get away.
Do you want me to roll the d4, or do you want to determine what direction?
Roll me a d8, because there's more than 4 directions. Or does it say only 4?
It says 4, but I mean, you're the DM. It makes sense that it would be more than that.
Okay, I'll roll d4 or d8, up to you.
Let's hope it's south.
It is south. So she runs right off the ship into the water and falls into the ocean. Let's see if she takes any, if that's enough to do any fall damage. I wasn't expecting this. I'll say it's more than 20 feet high. Wouldn't you say so?
Probably.
Yeah.
This is a big ship. Lots of debris in the water, too.
At least 10. We're two stories. Yeah, we're at least 2 stories high. So we'll say, yeah, about 20 feet. So that means she takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage as she hits the water below.
Ooh.
No. Low roll, but she takes 5 damage. She's trying to, like, get these mites off her, but she's also struggling to swim. I don't know if harpies are very good at swimming. Right, yeah, but she
Especially
is...
with wet wings.
Yeah, wet wings. She's now below. That's a good point. I won't take that into consideration. Alright, Calla, your turn.
Calla peeks around the mast and tries to see the other harpy and just sees nothing.
Yeah.
So she looks straight up and kind of shrugs.
15 with partial cover. That's still a hit. You don't get sneak attack, but that is 7. Right, it's looking very hurt. Most of his feathers have fallen off. Now just like a baked turkey with the head. Not really.
Furball.
Alright, so that's a hit. Do you hide again?
Oh, sure. Why not?
I said last time, if she's on the crow's nest, she can't see you if you're below it, so I will say you automatically succeed.
Woot! I am the knight.
But it's day.
In the day?
Of the night.
You're the harpy that's struggling in the water. Let's see here. Okay. Roll the Constitution throw to see if she stops panicking and tries to climb back up. And she did. So she will, not able to fly, she'll take her claws and start just climbing up the side of the ship. But she only makes it halfway up. So she is 10 feet on the edge of this boat, trying to climb up. She only has a 20 walk speed, and climbing will be half speed, so she's only halfway up. This one, with the remaining feathers she has, she's going to start flying up. Flies around until she sees Calla hiding behind the crow's nest, because it'll be in line of sight. You always realize they're 50 feet up. That means they can't technically reach her with a 40-foot flying speed.
Haha!
Ah.
Almost say she stays up there.
Go shorty. I'm short.
Yeah, she's looking hurt, so she's just gonna be protected up there. You do anything else though? Not really. Yeah, she's gonna stay there. Weylund.
Right. I am going to take advantage of this blessing and try to attack the one in the crow's nest.
All right.
I'm gonna move over here, unless she's in full cover and I can't even see.
She's in
Okay.
She's in a partial cover,
Perfect.
which
That is,
basically means a +3 armor class.
yeah. Ooh. Well, it doesn't matter if I roll a 4 because I have crit failed that firebolt. Well, my cover's a doozy.
Right. Arnid.
Arnid is pretty much just going to walk over to the side and wait for the harpy to get within range. So that once they climb up to there, he's just going to take a swing at him.
Okay.
That I guess called shot or not called prepared action.
Yeah. Okay. So you have your mace ready for when she crawls up.
Batter up.
Right, Revi.
How's this harpy doing on the side?
On the side, she's hurt, but not as hurt as the other one is.
Would it be beneficial at all to use Entangle on the side of the ship to try to restrain her?
She's not on the ground, so it wouldn't work.
Okay. Then,
Although, does it make sense to cast it on the side of it?
I guess technically.
There's no reason why you
at
couldn't.
the same time,
yeah.
Even if you did, it should just be stuck to the wall and wouldn't actually do anything.
Yeah, I would say her being on the side is actually like harder for her to deal with, for you to deal with her.
I'm just gonna throw another infestation at her face.
Okay.
And that'll be a strength 13. Wait, no.
Con-
Infestation's Constitution 13.
Yeah. She goes, oh no, not the mites again.
Wait, I don't know why it says Constitution, because on the spell itself it says attack save is strength.
Can you, link it?
How
I mean,
do I do that?
it's the same roll for me, but I'm just wondering.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. I'm not sure how to link the spell in chat.
I think there's a VTT button next to it.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's Entangle. That's not.
Yeah. I was looking at the wrong one. That's
Yeah.
why. Sorry.
Womp womp.
Okay.
Right, so Constitution save.
A living flea.
I'll put that flea in a box. I'll put that box inside of another box. I'll smash it with a hammer.
She feels this one too. So she will
Just
take.
tosses boxes of fleas at him.
So since she can't really move in any direction, we'll see if she's able to hold on to the side again. So it's gonna roll another con save. Right, she's able to hold on.
I'd like to think she tries to speak like, what the and then a fly gets in there.
Yeah. Yeah, so she like tries to burn a direction, but she can't. But she's able to keep her talons to the side of the.
I know.
Side of the
I'll
boat.
sing the insects away.
Right, Calla.
All right, Calla looks around, and I can't see the one that's holding onto the side of the ship, right?
If you, not from that angle, no. You would have to like get onto the bow.
All right, I'm fine going after the one in the crow's nest again.
15. Oh, it's gonna hit. So she looks over, says, "And once and for all, I am not fat." And then the arrow comes right through her, right through her lower jaw.
Ooh.
She goes, "What do you say?" And she's like, "What do you say?" And she just falls over.
Yeah.
Poor Harpy. She's taken so much physical and emotional damage.
Yeah.
There's not really a point in hiding right now.
I mean, the harpy is probably going to be visible next turn, so we might as well.
All right, sure.
It'd be an automatic
Stealthy
success.
pie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she
that
can't
too.
see you. Yeah, but she's gonna climb up the remaining 10 feet. Arnid will get his attack.
Oh. Nah.
6
Do
will
you not
miss.
benefit your own? Oh, you can only do 3 people, right?
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you taking that sacrifice for us.
And he's gonna claw and club again, but both of those miss with a 10 and a 9.
Too busy swatting at the stuff.
Yep.
Now, Arnid flinched because he wasn't expecting yet another swarm of flies.
This time, Weylund, you will have to get onto the top part in order to see her. It is your turn.
Right. Well, I think that we're gonna stick with tried and true, especially because all my spell slots are gone, and try to firebolt this one that's left.
Right.
Thwack! Do I need to add a d4? It rolled an 18.
That's a hit.
Yes. Very slowly but surely, I am wearing this person down.
Yeah. But it is looking mortal.
Yeah, believe it or not, the damage is 1d10 on these that I've been getting 3s and 4s.
Wow. Pretty embarrassing.
I'm just playing with it first.
Arnid, your turn. Fun. Alright, a 20 will hit. We can't hear you, by the way, if you're talking. We'll hit for 3 bludgeoning, but she's still up.
Okay. He is not very good at giving out damage, apparently.
Right, Revi.
Is she, like, up yet, or is she still hanging on the side?
She's like, has her claws on like the edge of the ship. So yeah, she's on the ship.
Like, is her head protruding up, or is she still below line of sight?
You can attack through allies. Like they can just move out of the way.
Okay. So I think I'd just like to try and ram her off.
Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, you can go here. Or does ram knock people back?
The shove action.
You could do a shove action.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hold on, let me see what ram does. Yeah, ram doesn't actually push people back.
Okay.
But okay, shove. Let me remind myself how to shove. I think it's a strength check.
Yeah, unarmed strike. Punch, kick, headbutt, or use similar forceful blow. Oh, just bludgeoning damage. Okay.
To make a...
Yeah, I think it's a strength versus acrobatics or athletics.
Yeah, so you have to roll strength.
Just a straight strength.
Yeah, strength roll. It's not a check.
Oh boy. Oh boy. That was a bad move. I'm sorry,
That
guys.
move, yeah. Charm me, will ya?
Come on, move.
Yeah, she rolls a nat 20. She doesn't budge. Good try, though. But that is your action, though, so...
Yeah.
Alright. Calla.
Alright, so I'm guessing I'm gonna need to get closer if I wanna...
Yeah, even though I said there's a point of hiding, there really isn't, because you can't see her from there.
Alright, let's see...
But you can easily get close enough, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Wait, yeah.
Wait, I didn't move. Alright, let me aim at this one.
$11. Roll your d4. One. That is enough to hit.
It is?
Yep. Actually, the 11 was enough. I didn't want to let you know that, though. That is more than enough. How do you kill this harpy?
Does anybody have any good zingers?
Yeah.
Show's over.
Sure, I like it.
There's
Nice.
not going to be an encore
Fire it,
tonight. Yeah, this arrow goes right into this harpy's chest. She goes, I didn't get to do my encore! And she will fall backwards into the water
Now it's
with
time
this...
for your off-core.
Oh.
The other harpy was alive, that would have been a ooh. But she falls into the water with a splash and just sinks to the bottom. She is dead. Right, combat over.
Woo.
We solved your harpy puzzle.
Turns out attacking them.
It was a secret all along.
Yeah.
One harpy only tells lies. The other harpy only tells the truth. Alright, yeah, so Harpy's dead. Bless wears
Right.
off. Arnid, you are in possession of a evil artifact of Orcus.
Would like to see if this one has anything on it. Loot that body.
Nothing of value besides the club, but you do take note that she was in that crow's nest.
Yeah, I was
it
gonna say
kind
it
of
sounded like she
protective
looked
of
like
it.
she was guarding something.
Okay. I look at the 50 feet up and how many rungs are on the ladder, and then look back at anyone else. Not sure I can make it up there.
Oh, you want me to try? I can grab whatever's up there for you.
She seemed to be protective of that area. Makes me wonder if there's anything of note. If
Well,
you
you
feel
got
I
it.
can climb, I wouldn't mind investigating it.
Yeah, Revi will climb up there carefully because I imagine her hooves.
You about to say with your slippery
But
hooves?
no, it's like a mountain goat kind of thing. She
Oh,
can
yeah.
climb whatever.
There is usually a ladder up to them.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's a
okay.
ladder.
Yeah.
You just walk up. You just walk straight up it. Right, you take a look at the crow's nest. There's actually a rope ladder that runs up the crow's nest. It's quite secure despite the condition of the rest of the wreck. It does sway kind of alarmingly as you climb, but you're able to get to the top. 50-foot crow's nest. Yeah, it is does seem to be this does seem to be the nest of the harpy. Um, this basket-shaped area is stuffed with wood shavings, dry grass, and shredded canvas from the ship's sails. Bits of bone, tufts of hair, and shiny baubles are also visible in the harpy's nest. And you search around. You see a gold bracelet worth 25 gold pieces.
Can somebody add that to the group thing?
Yeah, you find a few things. So,
Oh, okay.
a single gold hoop earring worth 25 gold pieces. 2 tiger eye gems worth 10 gold pieces. And 1 bloodstone worth 50. You find quite a lot there.
Wow.
She'll gather those up and like put it in a little satchel and make her way down and show everybody.
Did you oh, okay.
I guess
Yeah,
we're
no,
bad at
she-
training things.
She's not too privy to steal.
Yeah. These things seem to be probably stuff they took from the dead bodies of the crashes that they caused with their siren song.
I like their first album better. This last one,
Really?
you could say it really sunk.
Ooh.
But yeah, she gives the articles, the baubles, to the rest of the party to add to the loot box. I don't know how to add to the group one.
Yeah.
Got it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
No, thank you.
No. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Ladies.
As they're going back and forth, Arnid, what do you do with this talisman?
With what?
The talisman of Orcus.
We'll keep it stored in the book for now. Just it doesn't want to really touch it as much as possible, and or like toss it in a bag or something like that.
Yeah, and just to remind you, the journal did say that the woman who did this curse, her lover was at a Dragon's Rest.
Yeah.
So, but there doesn't seem to be much left to go. So you gather your treasure, push the harpies overboard, and you go back down to the rowboat. You have an uneventful trip back to Dragon's Rest.
Revi's just humming the tune that she was enamored with.
I think, no, it is actually pretty catchy. But you arrive close to sunset, and again, everyone's very excited to see you. But Runara does seem eager to know what happened on the mission. And of course, Cranberry, very happy to see all of you, but especially Revi. He'll fly up, do little circles around your head,
She'll giggle.
land on your shoulder, give you a little nuzzle.
Yeah, she gives him some scritchies.
Runara goes, Cranberry is recovering quite well, and he does seem to miss you.
Miss you too, Cran to the Berry.
Perhaps if you venture out again, he'll be able to join you. Although I recommend keep him away from combat. He's still quite frail. But I'm eager to hear about what happened at the Compass Rose.
A few troubling things, some undead, and
To be
yes.
expected, yes.
We'll hand her the journal. Sans the locket for her to read.
Just the journal.
Yeah, just the journal.
She starts to like read it silently. She's like, yes, I see. Oh, I remember this young man who this journal speaks of. See if I remember what the name is.
They're not here anymore.
Think Brastos. I guess a young man named Brastos lived here. She says, nearly 70 years ago.
Ooh.
Of course, he died, I believe, shortly after. Not too long after this journal entry was written. We buried him on and we buried him in a grave not far from here.
Just to remind myself, the journal basically said we had to give him the necklace.
Yeah, so it here, I'll just post it again.
Oh yeah. I forgot we had it up in the inventory. Yeah. So yeah, in hopes that somebody comes here after us, may end this nightmare by bringing the talisman to her husband. All right. Would you be willing to take us to his grave?
I assume you have the talisman.
Yes.
I think the sooner we get it away from this holy place, the better. She goes, yes, let's not waste any time. I shall bring you to the grave.
Appreciated.
Not far from here. Yeah, so he was her husband, which I guess is also her lover, but a little more complicated or advanced. He was laid to rest in the graveyard atop the cliffs in the northern point of the island. She, as the sun's beginning to set, she brings you to a little clifftop cemetery covered with white wildflowers and marked with simple wooden slabs. It's not a very big graveyard. There's not many people. Not a lot of people choose to, spend their entire lives here at Dragon's Rest, but this one obviously did. She goes, this is the grave of Brastos. I dare say he died with a broken heart. But perhaps it's best that he never knew the fate that befell his beloved. He was a kind and gentle man. But now, in some way, perhaps they can be reunited. And, she goes, I believe either destroying the talisman or reuniting it close to the grave should be enough. Which one would you prefer? Perhaps burning it would be appropriate. However, the talisman itself, I think, was of some importance to them.
Yeah, I was gonna say if the talisman was the talisman specifically of Orcus or just a
I believe it was in the shape of two dragons kind of intertwined,
okay.
or something cheesy like that. So it was something that was cursed after she called out to Orcus, not before.
All right, so he is essentially going to go over to the grave, uh, like pull up a little bit of dirt and basically bury the talisman above his grave. And if you want, I can also, just in case, we'll also end up doing a. Sorry, where is it? Oh wait, never mind. That's an hour.
What Renara suggests to you, Arnid, perhaps we shall say a prayer to Bahamut to cleanse this site.
Yeah. Okay then. We'll do a ritual casting of ceremony.
Sure. And although you feel that, hold on, that the curse was probably lifted once it got close to the body, you spent some time, kind of cleansing the area, whatever ill effects may linger.
Yeah. Now, one of the rites they can do is funeral rites, which basically can also just prevent something from becoming undead for a week, just in case.
So from this cliffside, you actually have a pretty good view of like the rocky shores where all the ships are like shipwrecked at, and you're able to kind of make out the compass rose. And as you do the prayer, like fog rolls in, it just envelops like the entire cove there, all of the rocks and the ships that you can see. By the end of the ritual, the fog disappears. The compass rose is no longer there. And you just see a golden glimmer, just for a moment, where the gold dragon's body lays. And by this time, it's the sun is set, the stars are starting to come out. Renara says to you, Arnid, thank you. Thank you for all of you, what you did. You've already done so much for our cloister. We all thank you very much.
It's no trouble at all.
Cranberry gives a yawn.
Somebody's tired.
Yes, it's getting late. And she kind of looks up at the sky and goes, I wonder, tomorrow night is when the King Killer star will be most visible, but I wonder if we could see it in the night sky now.
Why do they call it that?
Weylund, do you remember? Because you read some books about it.
Oh, I tell them what I remember.
She goes, and there you have it.
Wow, at least I know now.
Yeah, Weylund, Mr. Know-It-All would say that it caused a golden dragon millennia ago to kind of go crazy
Right.
and his allies had to put him down, basically. Or the comet has a effect on dragonkind as it passes over. That's how it got its name, the King Killer Star, because this dragon was was very well loved and ruled over a small group of dragons. Runara wonders, just ponders, in every 700 years, it passes over this world. And she looks up and goes, "Ah, yes, there it is."
Was the dragon that in question that had to be put down, was that Bahamut? Do we know?
Bahamut's still alive.
Oh, okay.
She goes, yeah, it's like, Arnid. It's like, how do you respond to that? 'Cause this is your god.
Yeah. Sometimes I get things mixed up. Thank you.
Believe it or not, there are other dragons than Bahamut.
Renara, as she's staring kind of seemingly at nothing up in the sky, where she says she actually sees the comet, she'll turn to you and goes, "Oh no, Bahamut is one of the great gods of the Pantheon, the Platinum Dragon. He is very much alive."
Wonderful.
It is getting late.
And I see. So she looks up and looks. I look up. Do I see the thing, the comet?
You notice nothing unusual where she's staring.
Okay.
Perhaps it's your old eyes. But I believe I have some things to think about tonight, and I dare say tomorrow I have one last favor to ask you. But for now, I think we should get some rest. And she'll make her way down the cliffside and back to Dragon's Rest, where you
Revi
will
stretch and follow.
Yeah. Cranberry falls asleep on your shoulder, kind of wrapped around your shoulders.
No.
Right.
Hopefully, it's nothing too big of a job. Who knows? We might be able to actually get you to that observatory tomorrow.
That would be something.
You guys didn't see anything either, right?
See what?
Thank you.
I have no idea what that crazy woman was staring at.
Yeah, I saw nothing.
Priests are like that, and they're always just staring off into the void.
No one questions it. All right. So that night, everyone will gain a level.
You get a growth spurt.
Yep.
One thing that I am gonna do, but real quick, that I continuously forget to do every time we go to sleep, is ritualistically cast this alarm spell just at the door.
Mm-hmm.
Just to terrify whatever kobold wakes us up.
I'm about to say, almost immediately it goes off because there's always a kobold looking in at you sleeping. And he gets scared and goes, "Ah!" and runs away.
I set it to be mental, so I am being constantly woken up by little kobolds poking their heads in. Wonderful.
They all want to look at. They all want to take a look at the pseudo dragon, a cranberry.
I will probably never cast this again. What a restless night.
You don't level up because you don't get a wink of sleep. I'm kidding. You do level up.
Thank you.
Right. So you all level up. You feel energized the next morning. You take a long rest. if you haven't already. And for the 10th time that night, Weylund, you hear the alarm spell go off in your head. As a kobold pokes his head in and he goes, "Up, crack of dawn, everyone up!"
Aww.
Ding 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 ding.
What's wrong with the old-looking guy? He looks he didn't get a week of sleep.
Doesn't he always look like that?
He looks even more like that today.
Just 5 more minutes, Mommy.
Never say that again.
Arnid will just pick him up and carry him off to breakfast on his shoulder.
You notice that the kobold they kind of scared Cranberry the other night. Kind of like walks in and he says, "I saved a pastry from a couple days ago for Cranberry as a apology.
Aww.
If he wants it, it's a little stale now, but it's still good." And he kind of
One way to find out.
reaches his hand out. Cranberry will very gladly hop down on the floor, take a little nibble of the pastry from his hand. The little kobold just looks super happy. By the way, Elder Runara wanted to see you. It seemed very important. She seemed a little distressed.
Well, I guess we better go.
And you want me to, want me to show you the way? If you haven't remembered yet?
It's up the one flight of stairs, right?
Yep, you just walk up the one flight of stairs, and then you keep following the path, then walk up that flight of stairs, and then follow the path until you get to another flight of stairs, and then follow that path until you have to make a turn, and then you have to make even more stairs, and then she just goes on and on like that for a little bit.
That's
Yeah.
not right.
If you get lost, just call for me. And
Will do.
we'll kind of run off. You make the long trek up to the Shrine of Bahamut once again. Runara is once again at the temple, which you rarely see her, not here. She's either here or at the dinner table.
Her computer's in the corner.
Yeah, she has a laptop.
Bed 5 foot away.
No bed.
That hits a little too close to home.
Yeah.
I was speaking from experience.
He has t-shirts that's thrown around the floor.
Do I have my
Unfolded sheets.
webcam on or something?
Several mugs.
But where are the quests? But as you approach the shrine, Elder Runara smiles as you approach. "I have something to show you," she says, and there's a flash, like a silent stroke of lightning, and the human woman is gone. In her place is an enormous dragon with bronze-colored scales. "Now you see me as I truly am," she says, tilting her head with an expression that might be a smile on her scaled face. "As you have discovered, this island has many old wounds, and I'm afraid the cycle of violence is starting once again. I have one more favor to ask of you." So what you see
Whoa.
Plot twist. Ooh. Did you... So this is what you see before you. This adult bronze dragon that Elder Runara has transformed into.
Do the kobolds know you can do that? They would lose their minds.
She kind of smiles. He goes, "It is not a secret, actually." Trying to find the icon. Can't find it. But they tend not to tell newcomers before they can trust them.
So this is your true form.
You see me.
Oh, we all get crushed.
Squish.
You see me as I truly am.
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Shiny.
It's actually not so much shiny. It's like almost like
Reflective?
a bronze like mixed with green, almost like it's been like rusted a little bit,
Okay, rusty.
but still fairly shiny.
But also shiny.
He goes, "I never meant to deceive you, but it's easier to move around as a human, and I spend my nights in my lair close by."
Do we still call you Renara?
It would be simpler for you, yes.
Are you concerned on the effects that the star will have in its passing on yourself?
She goes, "It has been a concern, yes. That is why tonight, when when the comet is at its strongest, after the sun is at the highest in the sky, I shall retire to my lair on the cliff sides, so I won't be in danger of hurting anyone. But I fear the effects of the King's killer star are already being felt. You saw it in the caves, where the elemental crystal was suffocating the Myconids. The Compass Rose became a safe haven for undead. And everywhere a dragon's fallen on this island, its magic radiates. Even here, in Dragon's Rest, the statue at the base of the cloister. She pauses for a moment and goes, "It is a statue of my father, who was killed 700 years ago. We built the shrine to Bahamut, where his body laid. That is why the connection to Bahamut is so strong here." Trying to find something here. Hold on. She goes, there was a blue dragon named, sorry. There's a blue dragon named Eldenmere who wished to use the power of the dragons during the last time the King Killer Star passed over. My father did battle with him. That's when he was killed. I, however, did not take the action in kind. And it is my deepest shame that I used the King Killer Star's power to slay the Blue Dragon in an act of violence and rage. And our battle was at the observatory. He kind of gestures to Weylund. The one that you have been seeking. It's the resting place of Eldenmere. But I was so ashamed of what I've done, abusing such power. Which is why I devoted my life to peace. And I founded Dragon's Rest, named after my father. In honor of my father. And slowly it became a safe haven for those who've lost their way. I'm sure you've heard the stories of some of our residents, Tarek, a former thief, Barnoth, a mercenary, who grew weary of a life of war. The kobolds, however, she kind of gives a dragon smirk, were probably simply just drawn to me. But as the King Killer Star passes once again, I fear that there are more seeking to take advantage of it. I sense something evil at the observatory where I had my battle. And I fear that someone's trying to take advantage of the magic here once again. I also feel that a protege of mine, a young bronze dragon named Adron, might be there as well. Before you arrived, we had a bit of a disagreement. He's young, does not share my views, and wished to confront this growing evil head-on. And he left Dragon's Rest before you arrived. And in my shame, I could not confront just being in that place again. I knew it was not a coincidence that you arrived here. I just had to know if I could trust you. And I believe I can. And she will actually do the dragon equivalence of kneeling, of bowing in front of you. And she goes, please, while I am not able to go, I pray you head to the Astral Observatory, confront whatever is trying to draw power there, and see if poor Adron is safe. And she awaits a response.
Priests are always so dramatic. Of course we're gonna go.
Like a noble quest.
Well, you wanted to go there anyway.
Well, of course, I was gonna go anyways.
I fear that during our fight, during our battle, much of the observatory was destroyed. I do not wish to disappoint you, but I don't know how much remains there for you.
Waited to find out.
Part of me feared that your friend that went missing also went to the observatory. I do not know what fate befell her there.
Any luck, we can find some clues as to what occurred. Is the observatory structurally sound? Is it safe to enter?
He says, what remains of it, yes. I think I might have a picture of them fighting. Hold on.
What would be the best route to get there?
Look at that. The best course of action would simply to trek across the island on foot, I believe. Give that rowboat a rest.
We just learned how to use it right.
Arnid was getting jacked.
With that, with another flash of light, she will transform back into her human form. I was feeling a little cramped in here, in that form. He goes, in several hours, I think the comet will be close enough so we'll start to feel the effect. And whatever's at the observatory will start its ritual. Please feed yourself and see what awaits you.
Yep. To breakfast.
Hum down.
Sounds good.
During breakfast, little kobolds are like chattering, and the humans are like kind of excited for tonight because like the comet will be in view. Runara just eats her breakfast like in silence. It's kind of brought up that you're heading to the observatory, and Mila, the winged kobold that Weylund you'd probably talk to the most, says, "Oh, you're heading to the observatory. I believe that's where my brothers are."
Hey, Joey, I was going to ask you, is the lighthouse the same as the observatory? I actually have a note that said they're at the lighthouse.
Oh, did I say lighthouse?
It's what I wrote down. That's not necessarily means that's what you said.
No, it's a observatory. It would be like to view the stars and stuff.
Perfect.
I was thinking about this the other day. Why isn't there a lighthouse here when there's so many shipwrecks? You think that would have solved a lot of problems?
That's why there's so many.
Yeah, it's not the evil spirits. It's there's no lighthouse.
Every time a ship comes in with the materials, it just crashes.
Yeah.
That's funny.
We didn't really get into it, but it was mostly because of the harpies that were luring people in.
Spoilers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's spoilers in the past. We already did it.
Yeah, I tell Mila, yep.
Yes, I'm very excited to finally be making it to this area. I will keep my eyes peeled for any Any clues as to your brother's whereabouts?
The kobolds that ambushed us, they were blue.
Oh,
Um,
interesting.
when a kobold serves a dragon, they usually transform into the color of that dragon. She kind of, you notice around, like, most of the kobolds are this, like, reddish bronze color. Um, I think there might be some kind of dragon at the observatory.
No, the elder did warn us on something that we may run into something like that. Oh, we will do everything we can to ensure your brother's safety. Thank you.
She will tell you their names.
Oh, she didn't. I'm sure she did already.
She says, their names are Meek and Min. If you run into them, they're winged kobolds like me. They're probably not blue yet, like the others.
Got it.
It's only been a few days.
I don't say it out loud, but I shake my head at kobold names. They're just so silly.
Who names you?
Is there anything?
So okay, so they were they convinced to join the cult or just held prisoner?
You know that they were. My God, this is a little wrong too, but they were attacked kind of near the kobold, near the observatory by kobolds. She woke up with a broken wing at Dragon's Rest. She doesn't really know what happened to her brothers.
Got it. Okay.
She also goes, the other kobolds talk of a bronze wormling that was here, named Aderon. It seems like he may be there too. He has a bit of a chip on his shoulder. For I understand, he didn't see quite eye to eye with Elder Runara. I think Runara's good at holding in her worry. So be on the lookout for him too.
Did your brothers ever disagree with the elder as well?
Oh, we didn't meet the elder before. I mean, I only met the elder after I was brought here. They've never met her.
Understood.
We we heard the rumors of not the rumors. We heard about Dragon's Rest and thought it would be a place we would like to go. So we actually made our own little boat, because we can't fly all the way here. Our wings get tired. So we made a little boat to make our way here. And I guess we came up on the wrong side of the island, because almost immediately we were ambushed by these rough and tough little kobolds. Some of them even had wings.
Is there any information or a special phrase that you could tell me to prove to your brothers that I know you and was sent by you?
I'll just mention my name. That should be enough. But before you leave, because Joey forgot, Elder Renaro will give you a key. See what it looks like here. I can't find the... It's a kind of a prismatic key. The end looks like a Has like looks like a crystal, and the other end looks like kind of a dragon with its mouth open. So the key is kind of like its fangs heading out. She says this will allow easy access to the observatory. Otherwise, I don't think you'd get there unless you could fly.
Don't think any of us have wings.
Did not learn flight yet.
But little Cranberry here seems eager to join you. Be more than happy to keep him here while you're away.
What do you think, Cranberry?
He obviously wants to stay with you, but you get the sense that he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to fight. He just rather be helpful.
Well, you can be helpful here, keeping everybody else in check as well.
He'll kind of look at Runara and back to you. You feel a little bit of conflict. Do I stay or do I go with you?
Do I stay or do I go?
She kisses his forehead.
It's gonna be dangerous. I can feel it. I don't want you hurt.
It's like he gives a little whimper, but you get this feeling that he understands. And Runara will ask you, perhaps he can accompany me in my lair. Perhaps the presence of such a lucky creature will keep me at ease as the comet passes.
She offers up her arm with Cranberry on it for him to leap up on her.
Okay, he leaps up on your arm. But she's asking if he's staying here, then perhaps he could join her in her lair.
Yeah, Revi was passing him off to her.
Oh, okay, yeah. He goes, "Oh, thank you very much."
She just smiles and nods.
Smile and nod, smile and nod.
Smile and nod.
Right. Yeah, so she calls it a moonstone key. 3-inch long, 1-inch wide hexagonal prism made of moonstone with a dragon's head engraved on one end. She says you'll need this to enter the observatory. I'll leave it up to you if you want to do the next encounter or call it here for the night.
I think
all it. We are because I think once it could easily get out of hand if we start the next thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
setting out is a good starting spot for next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beginning is a good end. I just didn't want to stop it earlier since still had some time left. Okay, but that sounds good.
Yay! What a fun session.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Hey, dumb, stinky, fat harpies.
Stupid fat.
Well, I mean, I am too, but that's because I also have an Uber delivery problem, just like they had.
Yeah, but their Ubers were ships of people.
Sometimes they showed up without even ordering. It's
Yeah. Have more to eat.
Oh man, that's
But
funny.
thank you for the session.
Of course, yeah, Joey, that was awesome.
Okay, no problem. I
Always,
enjoy it.
always a pleasure.
Thank you.
And thank you guys, the rest of the team. You guys are very fun to play off of.
Good. Glad to hear that.
Yeah, it's not all about me, everyone. It's about you.
It's about us.
Well,
It's about you, the people. No, I'm having a lot of fun. Especially now that after a couple sessions, we kind of got the rhythm down a little more.
mm-hmm.
Especially
so-
if you get the voice down a little bit more.
Well, it'll happen in the last 10 minutes of the last episode.
Yeah.
I'll find my voice.
Find
You'll
my
discover
way.
French accent. That was it.
Yeah.
Oh, Mary!
Infestation.
The only French accent there is my chevalier.
Bond, you need to play a French character.
Amen.
That was the first time I think I've had a player use infestation. That's definitely a lot of fun when you're on the edge of something.
I can't believe that worked out so well.
Yeah.
I never really took into account how useful the just a single thing of movement could be.
Oh yeah. Like normally I would have done like a check to see if they fall off, but since they're like panicking, they like wouldn't have a choice.
Yeah, and from the map, there didn't look like there was any form of railing.
Nope. Very dangerous. Not up to code.
It was made by Sierra.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, I didn't actually catch who was sick, but whoever it is, feel better. And yeah, thanks again, Joey. I'll talk to you guys all in a week.
All right. Yep.
I'll see you then.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Bye everyone. Thank you.
It's
I-
always okay if you want to talk to me beforehand.
I mean, it's like we can talk like any time, not just during the game.
Well, I'm just here, alone, waiting.
I'll just make a character. Make characters.
Hello. Hello.